everybody. So we're doing things a little bit differently today. You can see I've changed my format. What I'm actually going to be doing is I'm building something for a friend. So he gave me this. You can see it here. It is Lego Technic 42107 is the build, and it is a Ducati Panigale V4R Corsa. So I'm building this today, and it should be fun. So let's get started. Actually, I forgot to put my headphones in here. Had a bit of a day, so we were supposed to do a couple shows today, and we're not doing those just because, well, life happens. So one of those things. But you know what? In the meantime, we're going to do this. Ooh, I have an echo. Let me see here.
There we go. That should be better. All right. Okay. So we have this bad boy. Crack it open here. One of the things that I don't like about Lego is there's a bunch of sets. I think they've stopped, but I think it happened. But right now, you have to break the actual box with these little thumb holds, and then it opens, which I don't really like because it kind of ruins the box. But whatever. It is what it is. So let's try and get this bad boy open. I've never done anything with Technic, so I'm going to see how it goes. Let's see here. Beautiful. Hooray, Lego builds. I know. I'm sorry. It's on me. I'll be honest with you. I have a few Lego builds that I really want to do. So this is actually, I've been kind of just dragging my butt, but we'll see. So hopefully I got a few that are pretty cool that are going to be coming. So let's get all this stuff out here. There's tires. Jesus. Like I said, I've never done anything with Technic. I have a few Technic sets, but I just haven't gotten around to them. So let's go with this. All right. We have a bunch of stickers. You know my love of stickers. Put those aside for now. We have our book. I'm not going to open the book. I'm going to keep it nice and pristine in the box. And I'm going to work on everything else. So let's see. I do not know how this all works, but we're going to find out. So we have, let's see, tires are over here. I don't blame you for the delay. Those bricks are damn expensive. It's not even that they're expensive. It's more just like the time you have to commit to it as well. And then it's like you get frustrated from builds that don't go as fast as you wanted and stuff. It's all those little things, but regardless, does not make a difference. We're just going to keep on keeping on, and hopefully we can get through this in a timely manner. Now I noticed that the bags are not labeled. That's awesome. That is terrifying. Super duper. All right, we have another. I don't know what this is. Let us know. Keep on driving bags. I changed my setup a little bit here, so I'm going to see how this all works. Looks like. Oh no, I don't want that. You. All right, let's see. Ducati. I have the instructions I downloaded from lego.com, which are great. There's a lot of unique pieces in this, and I do not know. Yeah, they don't have labels on the bags. Jesus. Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. I really am feeling like this is you have to open everything and then best of luck, which I'm terrified of, but whatever. I'll figure something out. There's always a way. Okay. So no numbers anywhere. Awesome. This is gonna be great. I can't tell which one I should open first. There's a few with angled pieces. I think I have to open the big one at first. So let's put these aside for now. Hopefully that works out. Should be interesting. Like I said, I've never done any of the Technic stuff. I'm kind of immediately frustrated with the fact that there's no numbers on the bags like there normally is, but that's fine. That's just can't have everything, right? I think I need to put a barrier here so it doesn't fall down on my belly. But all right. Let's see here. We got a bunch of outside pieces, looks like. Put those separate. It looks cool. That was a good start. It already has like shocks with things. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. All right. I need a red. Immediately, I don't have the one that I need. This is awesome. So this seems like the main thing for it. I don't know. Oh, holy crap! The Dino Lego's back. This is like when the original Becky returned to Roseanne. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I'm trying to build Lego. Yeah. This looks like all engine parts and stuff. Put that aside for now. These are connecting pieces. I'm gonna need these. Welcome, everyone. If you have any comments, concerns, thoughts, or opinions, feel free to put them up. Also, like, subscribe, all those fun things. But yeah, we're building Lego. So I'm gonna try to keep some stuff in the bags because God knows that's a nightmare I've lived before. So I'm not sure which is the bag that has that part. I think it's this one, but it might be this one. You know what? Let's try them both. This is gonna be great. Yeah, I have a friend got these as a gift, and he's got a few other ones that he bought. And he's like, "Hey, could you build these for me? I just don't have the time and the patience." And I'm like, "Yeah, there's no problem." Which leads me to believe that there's actually a market for that, which I really kind of am down for. But I feel like maybe I should start doing that, just building people's Lego. I feel like that's a good way to start things. All right, so let's go. So I have one of the hints to building Lego is they have ratios of how big things are supposed to be on the instructions. So if it's a 1-to-1, so if you leave the instructions at 100%, you can just literally take the piece, which in this case is this one right here, and hold it up, and it matches the right size. So helpful little hint that a lot of people don't think of. Okay, so we're gonna need this is okay. So let's go up here. So I'm gonna need this one. I need, yeah, I think this was the right bag. Beautiful. One of these. Maybe a shit ton of the little bad boys. Oh, there we go. Go with this. Has a bunch of little things. Let's see what happens. All right, so I need one of these. So that's going to go here. Then this goes over here. And then stop. Now, I need, see, looks like one of these, which also goes on that. And then we get a spacer. Perfect. And we need one of these bad boys. I don't know. I always liked Lego. I think I never had as much. I had a few sets growing up, but not really. Like, not a tremendous amount or anything. Which tells me that buying them has definitely been a childhood thing, but all right. So from here, we are, that's that. Okay, so next we need this. We need one of these small ones. I need a what color is that? That's not in that one. So let's see if I can find it somewhere else. I don't know if I have that color. I have that here. Oh, I think that's the one. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Great. Another bag. Yay. Lego, you are a evil mistress. I will tell you this. This is just factual. Yeah, a bit of a. This is the thing. I don't know. It has a lot of gears and moving parts, as it looks like. So I'm like, all right, cool. I have no idea if it's gonna what it's supposed to do, but like if it'll drive or anything. I don't think this doesn't have any power packs or anything, so that's a thing. Okay, so this goes almost to the end. We slide it through there all the way, and we are like that. That will there. All right, so we have piece number 1, I guess, structure number 1. All right, so next we have. I'm really keen on following these instructions, not just because it's for somebody else, but just because, you know, that's the right thing to do when you're building somebody else's stuff. But also, I don't know how Technic reacts if you screw something up. Like I screwed up a few things in the past where it got to where I realized I screwed it up, and then I had to disassemble everything, which is not a fun experience. As much as you think it is not. It is not great. But you know, it is what it is. Oh no, that's not the right one. I need a longer one. Okay. So that goes like that. And this goes like that. All right, everybody. We are building the Ducati Panigale. If you can tell by the stuff, but it is pretty cool so far. So that is our so far thing. Now I need 5. Jesus Christ. Okay, 5, and I need a longer section. What is this? 4. It's not in that bag. I need 5 of these bad boys. 2. So normally, I was telling my friend, I'm like, so normally when it comes to regular Lego, I can plow through probably like 600 pieces per hour is my normal speed. But now with this, I have no idea because it's way different way of building stuff. I hope it goes well, that's for sure. But ultimately, who knows, right? All right, so let's go here. I'm gonna put this bad boy first. That's not the one I need. I need all holes. Damn it. All right, let's. No. Looks like we're not opening up everything. Yay! I was looking at the new Technic Ferrari F1. Looks, yeah. So the this is the wild thing is that my buddy wanted this. Or I guess like he somebody got it for him, and he was like, "These are really cool." And then he bought one of the big Lambos. So I have a smaller version of it that he wants me to build. And I'm going to do that. And then he has a bigger version that's like 3,000 pieces, which I'm like, yeah, I can do them both. But he's like, let's try with the small ones first. I'm like, sure, that's fine. So that is where I'm at. I was looking at the new Technic Ferrari F1. Yeah, the that's the thing is like they have to have moving parts and like that, and that's a lot harder of a build. Welcome back to Lego, and thank you very much. I'm excited to build more Lego. I think this is a good way of living your life. Let's just say that. I feel like people who don't do Lego is like they definitely don't have any autism or anything like that, but at the same time you're kind of going like, don't build Lego? Maybe it's just me. All right, so this is gonna go here. All right, that goes like that. And now we need a gray stick of some length. Oh, a short one. Yay, I get to open another bag. So nice, so thoughtful. But yeah, I also have a few things that are relevant to movies that are coming out soon. So I don't know. I have a lot of stuff on the go. I don't have a lot of stuff to go. I do have a lot of stuff to go, but I don't have a lot of stuff to go. It's a very weird situation to be in. All right, so let's see here. That goes there. This goes halfway in between. Sorry. I did not mean to move that over. This is going to go like that. Let's go there, and then another long. All right. So this, I think it's always really cool to watch how they decide to put things together, right? Like there's a reason for everything, and then they also try and make it cool. So, okay, so that is that. Next, okay, so we're gonna need one blue. That's fine. And then I need, this is 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. That's the one. All right. So this is going to go like this. Looks like that's a pivot point. Interesting. Oh, there. Okay. So that goes there. And this goes across, supporting the bottom piece, which tells me, interesting. All right. That's there. That's there. So we need another one of those little gray ones. And a blue one. No gray. No blue. Okay, so this goes through here. There, and goes there. All right. All right, okay, so things are happening. Things are happening. Okay, so this is going like this. And just to be clear, I have no idea what, I'm assuming this is the bottom chassis. We're building it from the bottom up, but I have no idea. Interesting. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we have a chassis. I should probably put like weights down here. Maybe that'll help. All right. Now, yay. Okay. This is gonna be a weird one. I need. Nope. Nope. Jesus. I think this is the one. I need one of these, and that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay. I need one. These with the X on the end. Okay. One of those. I need one of the little ones. Here. And then I need, okay, so here, here, here. I need 5 of these. Awesome. 3, 4, and 5. And then one of these. Oh boy. All right. Let's do it over here a little bit. So we have that one. Here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Next, we have this one. It's gonna go. Where does that go? The little one goes here. And this goes all the way through. All right. Got it. Next, we have this one. Oh, I did the wrong side. Yeah. Whew. Caught it just in time. No problem. How's the build? It's easier. Is it easier than the Star Wars AT-AT? No, it is not. Or the Bad Helmet? No, no. So there, I know, Victoria, you came in a little later. There are no numbers on any of the bags or anything. So it's kind of like open everything and best of luck. But the instructions are pretty detailed. They got pictures and everything. So this is a different experience altogether, but that's okay. That is a-okay for me. There. Okay. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. That goes like that. Hmm. How? Hmm. Not sure how this one works. Hold on. Okay, so this is definitely getting. That goes like this, but not all the way through. How does this one? Ah, I figured it out. All right. So this one goes like this way. There. This goes like this and sticks out the long way. Now we're all right. So that there. All right. Now back to this bad boy. All right. Let's try and adjust this. Oh. All right. So this goes. Where? All right. So this moves somehow. All right. It goes like that. All right. And then this gets pushed in like that. All right. All right, we have a stable structure. Next. This and 2 of these. Yeah, it's slowly getting better. It's like I said, it's a different way of building stuff. And like recently I built a Miffy, which I was gonna try and do. I just had to plow through it. It was a lot. But realistically it was good. It was a good build, but it takes a lot of time and it had a lot of small intricate parts. So this has a lot of parts, I'll be honest with you. Not in a bad way. It's just that there's a lot of small processes that need to take place. So it's one of those things where you have to kind of go through it. All right. Okay. We have a thing. What that thing is, who knows? But it's a thing. So let's go from there. All right. So this is the structure. You can see it a little bit. It's me better there, but all right. So now we need another one of these. It looks like it's cracking in there, and I need a red one and a gray. All right, so let's go with there. A red. Maybe that's one of these ones. Let's see here. Let me compare them to my, yep, there and there. Perfect. Okay. So that and this. So we are going to match this up on this side. Okay. And then we do this, goes right through. Try and keep it as good as possible because that's not a problem you want to deal with later. And then on this side, I was trying to get my camera so you guys could see it like that, but it just doesn't really pan out like that. But here, let me see if I can. Maybe. Yeah, I'll try it. I flew by the seat of my pants this morning. Let's just say that. But okay, now we need 2 of these. I need these. Okay. So this, oh, I need 2 of them. My bad. All right. We have 2 and 2. So 2 and 2. And where do we go from there? So they both, there. And all right. Now, this looks like they both go here. So it's a suspension thing. Very nice. All right. Hey, that whole thing fell down. Awesome. All right. Let's go here. So we have what looks like something there, but it does, that area doesn't really turn. So I'm assuming it's gonna be the structure for the tires. I don't know. We'll find out. We are gonna learn together. Okay. Long. How many? 9. That's that one. So this slide in here. There we go. All right, so that's that cross member. There. And we need 1, 1, and a T. I've not seen the T. I'm sure it's somewhere around here. Nope. Ah, there we go. Found it. It's right here. I'm hoping to get this done today. If not, I will be continuing tomorrow. My plan is to have it done today. That's the going thought. All right, so we're on here. All right, so 1 goes through all the way there. Then sorry, I got a wrong one. I need a black pin. Oh, that's this big one. There we go. All right, so there, second over. And then this goes like all right. Okay. All right, something else happened here. So for now, okay, so we're building, this is going to be put aside for now. Put over here. So this is, okay, so I need one of these. Gray. Okay. Hey. Oh, that was close. Everything just launched on my bag. Ha 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 ha. All right. I need 2. All right. So this one goes the bottom. We're sticking it out. Hey. Butterfingers this morning. Okay. So go like that. First things first. Doesn't go all the way through. Next, we have here. And we have here. Nope. There. Okay. So next we need, it's a gray one. A 3-piece red, that's good. What's that? Or gray. No. Maybe it's in here. No. I'm not seeing this. Awesome. Where the hell did that go? 5x1. All right, let's try and figure this out. So that's going here. And I need this 5-1. All right. Found it. Ah, great success. Got it. All right. I think that's the one part about Lego that gets your blood pressure up is when you start not being able to find a piece, and then you're like, right? But hey, man, gotta try it. All right, and this bad boy. What the hell? All right, 2 more of these. And we go this way. No, this. Yes, this way. I think these are the cool parts about the build. Is that they really do their best to make it good, right? All right, so this is going to go here. Okay, so we have this there all put together. Looks like it might be a tail of some sort. Okay. So now this just slides on to close the system there. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Something's happening. Okay. Next we need a long red one. The one bag I still have closed. Of course, I need something from there. Makes complete sense. Okay, I need one of these. And then two. This one. All right. So we have. This goes like that. This goes. Just trying to get through without. There. Okay. All right. So we bring this bad boy over. And it looks like we're doing. It currently moves a little bit, but that is it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're good. All right. Okay. One step forward, right? 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And of course, 2 more of the blues. I feel like once the inner structure is done, it should get a lot easier, but I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, first time I'm building Technic. I got actually on sale a long time ago. The batteries are probably dead. I gotta kind of replace those, but it was like a Unimog type vehicle. It was so cool. I gotta build. It's quite big. It actually is remote control too, but I mean, my problem is I have too much stuff that I want to build, and it's problematic. Let's just be honest. There, 2 spaces there. This goes like Mm. Mhm. Let's see. Hmm. You know what I'm gonna do? In there. This. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is not going through. Hmm. Let's do this. Oh, that's why. I think we have a bit of a clearance issue, but that's all right. We can work with it. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2. Okay. Not going in properly. It's the right piece. And it's the right way. Oh, that's fine. One goes here, and the other actually goes here. Hmm. Got it. All right. Okay. So it was actually going up here, not down here. That's why we had a clearance issue. Figured it out. So now this still moves like that, but it looks like it's the whole suspension type thing. I think this is the tail. It may be. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not gonna attempt to use my brain because my brain isn't braining today. So let's go over here, and that's 2, 4, 6, 9. 2 more of these to make up the other side. It looks like I have a chain on here. That's gonna be fun to put together. That's for sure. There. Okay. This goes. More left there. Can't tell which space this is going into. This is the wrong piece. Ha! Hilarious. I need an 11. 2, 8, that's 9. Where do I have? Is this an 11? This might be an 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. There we go. All right. So let's try this one more time. We're doing all the way through there. And then we're going 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. Now we're talking. We're doing some good stuff here, people. All right. So now we have this might be the front. I don't know. None of this is moving now, so I don't know. We're gonna find out together. It's so exciting. Okay, so we have these 2 cross members there. Next, okay. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Actually, yeah, that's fine. It's this way, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so now we need one more 9, 9, and that goes on this side, and that will be the file that looks like a bracelet. Thanks, Victoria. I mean, a bracelet with a stabby part, I guess. You can, you know, it's decorative, and then you use it to attack. But let's see here. Okay, so I think this structure I think is complete for now. Ultra random question: should I grab Mandalorian tickets for the coming Tuesday night? I think so. I think that's a great idea, Victoria. We've been trying to go Tuesday nights because it's cheaper. Everyone, little secret. Don't tell anyone. Okay, but yeah. Definitely, I think we should go see Mandalorian. Okay, so it looks like we're building some sort of moving section. Let's go. We need one of these. This seems to be all of this pack, so let's hope. Keep our fingers crossed. And one of those. Okay, so we have here. Yeah, it looks like the engine that we're doing. There. And then here. Doesn't say how deep this should go. It looks like it's going all the way. And then we try this. Tremendous. Yay. Okay, next we need red stick. Looks like in that one. I'm kind of surprised that this isn't in the traditional Lego process. That kind of irks me, but you know, what are you going to do? That's the right size. Perfect. So now we need these. Maybe that. You see 2, 4, 7, 5. I need a bigger one. 7, 7. Maybe it's oh, it's in the big bag. There we go. So we have. Okay, we need a double. That's there. Beautiful. Okay. So then we have this goes on there. This comes on here. And I think we're good. Next, we need a bunch of yellows or beiges, I guess. There's one. And I need, yeah, just the one. So we need one of these. That's the yellow. Here is this. What the hell? We need another one of those doubles. Where did it come? Oh, it's in here. So luckily they do keep the pieces in all the right places, which is great, but ultimately still frustrating. Okay, so let's go with okay. So this, we're going to do that. There, this is going to go through here. Okay. Let me it's over here. There we go. All right. Like I said, it's a little bit frustrating because you got to look up everything or you got to check through all the bags and everything, but there are worse things to suffer. All right. So this goes over here. Hey. Okay. So we have that so far. There. Yes. 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 All right. Now we have a weird one. It's got a lot of weird components, not weird, but you know what I mean? Just stuff that I'm not used to using for building per se. Okay. There's that. Next. Hey. This. Make sure that's on top. Okay. Next we have that and one of those. You know, the one good part is as you build stuff, you can find stuff easier because there's less stuff in each bag. So that's something. Okay. Like that's the piece that I need. So okay. So this is the piece now. Oh, now I have one of those fun things. Let's go here. I got to find a better way to keep my mic in the right place, but there. And then I need one of them. Oh, finally using one of these. All right. Hey. There. All right, everybody. We're building a Ducati from Lego. Feel free to subscribe. We're going to try and get back to doing more Lego. So that is the plan. Okay, this goes here. And then okay. No, it'll go there. Yep, no, it does. Then I do another one. Okay, so here. All right. So we got that going. We're good. Next, I need another one of these bad boys. It looks like one of these. Okay. So this gets another one on that end. Got it. All right. We're in. Smooth and delicious. And this goes this way. Huh. Small one on one side, long on the other. Interesting. Solid piece. There we go. So let's go. Red. That's that. And then I need this. One of these red ones. That's good. Now I need a red gear. Which I have here. Ah. Wunderbar. All right. So let's try and figure this bad boy out. That's that. So this like that. This goes through there. Nope, I got the wrong piece. All right. It is. Found it. One of these ones that it's got an X on both ends. And then you push it like that. It essentially joins. Oh no. Gear first. Does it matter which side? Does not. Okay, so we have gear that freely moves. We have this that keeps it on there. All right. Next, we have something. What the hell part is that? Two wheel type things. Got it. Whatever this is goes over here. All right. It's got grooves on it, so it goes in a specific way. So that's a plus. We're on the right track. Next, one of these. It goes in. What else? Do we have anything there? Okay, so right now that's stuck there, but we're in there. Hi. What's up? How you doing? Hope all's well. I'm building the Ducati Panigale. You can see which thing it is from the top of the screen, but I'm building it. It's exciting. So far, we're right here. And this and plus this is a motor of some sort. But hey, we are on step 35 of God knows how many, but page 18 of 128. So we're going to see what happens. I think a lot of this stuff is going to be about stickers. It's fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but that's a problem for then, not for now. All right, here we go. Let's see. Jesus. Okay, there's a lot of pieces. Let's put this over here. I'm going to try and give myself some space. And let's try and figure this out. All right. I got one ridiculously long red one, which I have. Perfect. Next, we have one of those. There's a lot of pieces here. All right. Let's see what I can get together here. I need one of these bushings. Back this way. Next, we have one of these things. Also goes here. I need two of them. All right. I have two of them. What else? I need looks like a flywheel of some sort. I'm not sure. All right, so the other pieces are over here. So I have what looks like a crank of some sort. A few of the here. One of these. The bushing. That's over here. All right, we're getting it together, people. We're getting it together. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still need that piece. Let's see where I can find that. No. No. So I need, it's a flat one. Nope. Maybe it's in here. It's, I can't really tell. Not that. It's way smaller. No. No. Maybe it's in here. I'm sure I'm going to find it. What color is supposed to be gray? I think it's a hard part too. Is some of these colors, like you look at it and you're like, yeah, I can't see it. It just kind of disappears into the mix. But I'm sure it's here somewhere. We've now entered the ASMR part of our video. Yeah, let's just pause for a second here. Okay, so this goes like that. Now then, we definitely don't have it here. Okay, let's try and do this one more time. Found it. Yay. Perfect. Got it. Okay, so let's go. This goes two sides. They're both X's. All right. Okay. Next, we have a bushing. That goes there. Nope. Sorry, we have this little bad boy. It goes first. Like I am building a chain on this, so I have no idea how this is going to work, but all right. So this, so these go like this, and this goes here. For both of them. And then this goes through that one. Oh, I need a red bushing. Oh. I did not. I need two of them. Even better. So we have one. There. And then this looks like it's going this way. And then this goes here. Okay. All right. Now, so this goes. What the hell? Did this go the wrong way? I screwed something up. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Okay. So the good news is it's going to be a quick fix. Okay, so this goes yeah. This goes yeah. And that. Then we have that. Then we have that. Hey, Noah. I'm building a Lego Ducati, the little one. We are having fun. We're having fun, people. I am having fun. This is a great time. All right. So this goes here. And oh, there we go. So with this spinning, it moves like that. All right. We're good. I think we're doing pretty good. All right. Now, this comes back into the mix. I'm going to flip it on this side. What the hell? Okay. I don't know. This is going to work. Okay. So this goes like this. All right. It says to put that like that. Specifically. This is going here. All right. I think I got it. Let's see here. Okay. So we have something. And this moves like that. I have no idea what it is. Which part? I assume that's the engine part. I don't know why this is out there like that, but I'm sure we're going to find out everything. All a matter of time. All right. So there, and we're supposed to leave that like that. And these are supposed to be good. So the whole idea is with this moving, that's going to go back and forth. Okay. So this, just do like that. Adjust it. So we're on the right page. Okay, next part. I think we're building another piece. So I'm going to put this aside for now. And we'll just work on the other pieces. Okay. So let's go. We need a gray one. So this is the logo. How long? A short one. That's not there. Maybe it's in here. Ah, there it is. Got it. Okay. So I need one gear and one of it's over here. I need a silver. Oh, I think I found everything right here. Okay, there's that. Then I need. No, that's not any of them. This is quite frustrating, but hey. There we go. Found it. Okay. So first things first, we have that. Yeah. That. And then this. All right. Next. There's a blue something or other. There we go. I think it's the best part. I think one of the hardest things about doing the tumbler and the bat wing is that everything's black. So it's just black on black on black on black on black. So when there's a difference in colors, it makes life a lot easier. That's for sure. One of those things that you just have to go, you have to experience, through Lego. It's the only solution. Oh, goodness. There's 1, 2. All right. So this goes. Let's see, like this. Okay, let's go there. I need a brown. That's good. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So this goes down through here. And that gear goes like this. And we are one step closer to movement. So this is going to go here. And there we go. There we go. Almost there. What? This is the perfect opportunity to use my Lego tool. Ha. This thing's great for all sorts of stuff, but applying stickers, I learned that a little while ago. And then pushing down in odd spaces is also very helpful. That's almost it. There. All right, so we have these two pieces that are flying wild. Good. Next, we have, what the hell is that? All right. No. Maybe. No. Got it. Kind of getting the hang of how they're categorizing things. It's weird, but I think I get it. I think I'm on it. All right. So we have that. A white one. Oh, there's white. 9, 2, 4, 9. Whew. Okay. 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So get a little bit. pots. And then this one is also just a half, which tells me it's going to go through another way. That's fine. May have to turn off the camera. That's fine. Let's see here. Okay, 3 of these. I think the hard thing too is to make sure you have the right pieces that you're using, because they're all different, right? It's a weird thing, but something you got to get used to. Otherwise, you'll put the wrong piece in the wrong place, and then it just disappears, and you're like, ugh. I've done that a couple times. I have an alarming amount of Lego. That's fine. It's an ongoing process, everyone. Okay, so the brown goes here. And this goes like that. Okay. Next. All right, we have a gold. Interesting. Found it. 1. Okay. And another one over here. It's a gray one. And I need a gray shaft. When you say it like that, it sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Let's just make sure that's the right one. That is the right one. Beautiful. Okay. So this goes here with a little outside. Okay. Okay. Why? Why is this like this? Hold on. What did I do here? No, that's the right position. Okay, so this goes like this. Is this the wrong one? Weird. Okay, I gotta figure this out. This is gonna be the thing. Which bag are you on? All the bags are open. None of it's categorized. I don't know why Technic does this. Legos. What's up, Johnny? Not much. I'm building Lego Technic Ducati, and it's causing me an exceptional amount of frustration, which is perfect. That's what I deserve. That's fine. I'm just trying to. I messed up a space, and I'm trying to figure out where I messed it up. Because there. That's why. Ooh, that was a close one, everyone. Close one. Almost locked that bad boy with something weird. So this goes on top. I need a black gear. It's a little one, too. It's going to have to be a robuster gear because the top part is robust. So let's see what we can do here. If I can find it. I'm sure I'll find it. Got it. There you go. Well, now you know. And that makes a lot more sense, to be honest. And then this goes here. Ah. And now you have turning wheels. There we go. Now we're in good shape. See? Cool. Thanks, Johnny. I'm trying to get back to, I haven't been doing Lego for quite some time. I did something for my wife for Valentine's Day, which was a lot. So now I'm trying to get back to normal Lego stuff that I enjoy. God willing, I stay on track. But hey, that's just life. Let me see which red. I think this is the right red. There. Yep. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to need a black one. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm doing today. I had a bunch of shows that were normally scheduled. So we have morning motivational rant. We have mental health on Thursdays, but today everyone kind of had stuff going on. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm going to do my own thing. And it's just Lego. That's what that's my own thing. Lego. Let's see here. All right. I need one of these. What else do I need? Another black gear. That's going to be over here. And I know you're in here. Trying to sneak away from me. I got you. So you're just minding your own business and just being calm. I mean, as best you can when doing Legos. That's the whole goal. But it is, of course, infuriating like nothing else you've ever done. I feel like Lego is one of those amazing things where you can either be extremely frustrated or extremely calm in doing it. Both are relevant and both can be happening at the same time. But it's kind of like you get into a groove and then it's fun. But then something derails, like just now I put the wrong gear on something and I had to go back and figure out where I screwed it up and everything like that. And that part, no end to the frustration. But it's still enjoyable, I guess. I don't know nothing. Oh. Let's go there. Okay. All right. We are continuously moving gears. It's fantastic. This is very exciting. Things are coming together. We are moving in the right direction. Great. Okay. I need one of these little bad boys. Those. And gray. Stick. Let me see one. Has it got an end to it? It does have an end to it. It's not in there. And the problem is what you want to do is dump everything out and be like, "Oh, find it, damn it!" But you do that, and you kind of make your own bed with that, and it's horrific. All right, so this is gonna go, bro. I'm a shower, but I'm going back. No worries, Johnny. I'll be here. I'm just plugging away at this bad boy. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get through, but we're gonna try as best I can. Worst case scenario, I will be back tomorrow, and continue to do more. All right, so this goes through here. Let's do that side first. All right. Okay. We're still moving. We're good. Next. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. I need that, and I need one of these. We're making progress, everyone. Making progress. It's great. All right. There. All right. Okay. We are still moving. We're good. Next, we have there we go. So we have this goes over here. And we're going to lock it down. There. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 All right. Now this is joining into this part. All right. Hopefully this, I honestly have no idea how this is going to work, but I suspect. All right. Okay. Hmm. How in the fuck does this go in? Okay, go in between. Hmm. I may have screwed up something. Lucky. Real lucky, guys. That almost exploded right in all of our faces. And by all of our faces, I mean this guy's face. But hey. All right. All right. We are together. It worked. All right. That was a lot. All right. So that's all in there. Now I need 7. Just go in here. Okay. There is that one. Next, we need a black one. That's 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. A little one. That's right here, I think. There. And then one regular size blue and one big blue. Okay, regular sized. And also a little one. All right, let's see what happens. All right, that goes on top. And this goes all the way through. And then we go one from the bottom. Okay. Okay. So this should have okay. All right. So we close this up. So this one, and then this one with this little piece sticking out. And our gears still move. This one still pushes out and together. We're good. Close. Real close. Almost died. I almost exploded. All right. Now it looks like we're putting together engines. So let's put this over here and try and work on this. Okay. So what am I needing? 2 little black ones. All right. So this way. Oh, these are just the heads. Okay. That's good. All right. Next, we have a long black one and a short black one. There and there. Next, we have this weirdo piece. I have no idea what it is. All right. Oh boy. All right. So this actually has working pistons. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. All right. So this. I think my friend is playing a joke on me. I'll be honest with you. I think he has done this on purpose and is laughing and laughing and laughing. I think it's hilarious. But hey, I'm happy to do this kind of stuff. I like it. Okay. That's a new piece. I've never seen that one before. So we have this. I'm not 100% sure where those other pieces are. So it looks like we have, okay, so let's start with that. That, we need that. Oh, there's 2 of those. Four of these. There and that. Okay. 4 of those, 2 of those. 1. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's this piece. Next, we need 4 of these. I think I'm going to have to come back to this tomorrow. Start working on dinner. Okay. Whew. So these are all the pieces. Oh, I need a red one from here. One individual red one. Okay. So first things first, we have there. Next, we're doing that. Then we're doing this. And this. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So then we do one up, one down like that. This goes down here. All right. We have a crankshaft. Next, we are putting all these on there. I feel like I should have done these in advance, but that's fine. There's a lot of movement on those, but that's fine. It should be solidified through the process, but like a lot of things, if it moves, if it should move, it'll move. If it isn't supposed to move, just be patient. It will eventually. But hey, that's just my thing. All right. Okay. So okay. That's there. This should be interesting. So that's supposed to go in there. Yeah. Gray. Okay. I got. I don't think it's supposed to have an edge on it. I think it's over there. That one. Okay. Okay. And where does this go? All right. All right. We have a moving half an engine. All right. So this is where it gets tricky. Okay, so I need one of these. And I need one of these. I think familiarizing yourself with the different Lego pieces is one of the biggest kind of helps throughout the entire process, because then you're like, oh, I know what that part is. And then you kind of have a good idea of how to find it. But okay. So this is going to go halfway there. This is going to go halfway here. All right. Next steps. All right. We have these two. We need 2 of these. Okay. And hey, you know what? Feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know if you want me to build your Lego. Happily do that. But yeah. I just want to I love Lego. Lego's so much fun. Okay. Okay. You can see it from here. We have a working crankshaft. That's exciting. Okay, so those that. Okay. Next, we have 2 black ones. One right there and there. Okay. There. Okay. All right. So here's the opening we have. This is the engine. It's supposed to go in here this way. I have no idea. Okay. Try and go there. All right. This looks like it's fitting. All right. Okay. We have things are working. Still have a few more gears to attach and everything, but we're doing good. All right. We need a red gear. Just here. Sure. There we go. All right. So this is going on here. What the hell am I building now? Oh, this is the other side of the engine, I guess. Okay. All right. So that goes there. We are. Okay. All right. Figured out. First things first. Long black. And a angle piece. No. No. Not it. Maybe in here. Got it. All right. First things first, we do that. Okay. Let's put this aside. As you can see, we have a whole engine going right here. It's awesome. So we have this. Next, we're going to have one of these little bad boys. And then we need something from here. Oh, it's 2. Go. All right. We have a bushing or a spacer. Okay. And then we have this. There. All right. Next, we need a red over here. Okay, let's do this. So I have that. What else do I need? I need one of these. Perfect. And then I need. That is not here. Another bag for sure. Got it. That. One more spacer. There. All right. Okay. back. Welcome back, Johnny. We have made progress. As you can see, I have a working engine. I'm not sure you can see that. And we have gears that move here. We're making progress. I appreciate your support, by the way. Thank you, everyone, who's watching. I know there are other things you could be doing. And let's be honest, this is better. But, hey, I get it. We all have responsibilities these days. But hey, taking some time to play some Lego or watch some Lego or buy some Lego, it's a good thing. All right. Let's go this there. I mean, that's the way I see it. Also, it's Thursday. Nobody's doing anything. Can you imagine? It's so good. I agree. You know what? I'm going to try and get back to doing more Lego. This is my first time doing Technic. I'm doing it for a friend. He asked me to build it just because he doesn't have the time. So I'm thinking this might be something I can do, but I have my own Lego I have to build too. So it's coming. Hopefully I have one. If you check through my YouTube channel, I do have a Battle Cat I did a while ago. I have another He-Man one that I'm going to try and do soon, just with the movie coming out and everything. So let's see here. This goes here. I think this is the hard part about it is even like I know stuff about engines and cars and stuff like that. I grew up in the 80s, right? Everybody knew. But like going through this, I have no idea what half these parts are meant for until I see them in action. I'm like, oh, okay. It's one of those weird things. All right. But it is cool. It's quite intricate. A lot of tubing systems and stuff. I don't know. Should be entertaining, that's for sure. Let's go. I need one of these. One of these. So yeah, like I said, this is my first time doing Lego Technic. Oh yeah, you're cooking. I'm trying. I am a huge, I think everyone is a fan of Lego to some degree. If you're not, that's a you journey, but you should get back to the position where you love Lego because it's just better for life. But I think that's one of those things where you kind of got to figure it out on your own, right? But ultimately, it is a fun experience, that's for sure. Okay. All right. So we have this. What it is, no idea. But we're going to find out. All right. One of these. Which just goes here. All right. When did you start building? I've been building Lego forever. During the pandemic, of course, I did a whole bunch more because, well, let's be honest, we had time. There we go. So it was one of those things where I got to really enjoy myself. So I collected a whole bunch of Lego. Like I have a Soundwave, Bumblebee, a Krusty Burger. I have Baradur. I have the Dark Falcon. I want to do that. I have a lot of stuff that's quite long. Dang. Yeah. I also have I have a lighthouse. I have Castle Grayskull. I got a bunch of stuff that I just need to get to it. Right. So it's one of those things where you're like, I want to do it, but also, I have other things to do. And then, then you start to hate the other things, which is never good. I think if that's the lesson you can learn from anything, it's don't hate stuff. It's just not worth your time ever. If you don't like it, just walk away. It's really, you can ask, what now? Oh, that's Castle Grayskull. I have Castle Grayskull. It's a Mega Blocks Lego thing. It's Lego. It's whatever. Anyone who tries to be a hardliner for that, we're like, well, it's not official Lego. Get over yourself, man. There's a whole world out there that is important, and if you can't enjoy, if you're gonna yuck somebody's yum, that's a you issue. Holy dang, yeah. I wanna do the Castle Grayskull for whatchamacallit, for the movie premiere, or maybe I'll just do it at the same time, but we'll see. Okay, there's there. Next. I need a long gray one. 7, I think is it. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yes. All right. Looks like we're doing. I started when I was about 3 or 4 years old. Yeah. So the earliest member I have for Lego it's the space. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember the name exactly. It was a space thing, and it had like pods. It had like weird arms that like were like, and they closed up, and you put guys in there, and then it had a shield, and it had like weird tentacle things, and it was like a space mech, I guess you could say. But it's like it's gone now. It doesn't exist anywhere, to my knowledge, at least. But there we go. All right, we are solid. Yeah, that was the first one I did it with my older brother, and 2 of my older brothers. One that's 2 years older, and the other one's 12 years older. And yeah, I have no idea where any of it is. That's the truth of it. I wish I did. It was a cool set, but I think that's the hard part being a kid with Lego is then you're like, oh, I'm going to break it down and build something else. And then you try and start building stuff without instructions. And you're like, oh my God, this is so much harder than I thought. And then, it fizzles, and then girls, things, all sorts of life experiences that come at you. But, hey, now I'm an old man, and I got a solid at least 55 years that I can play Lego. So, I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I think Lego is one of those things that it's not important per se, but it keeps you, what's the word for it? I think it helps center people. I know it helps center me. So it's one of those things where you're like, yeah, it's make some time. I feel like it's like therapy where you're like, yeah, it's a good thing. It's finding the time and making that a priority, which is, a lot of people will be like, no, you shouldn't. Don't worry about it. You definitely should. You definitely should. And that's, but you look, yeah, it's true. But you look like you're 30 to 43. I am 45. So thank you for that. But yeah. I think they only changed the rule for David Attenborough now that he's 100 that he can play Lego. The rest of us are stuck at 99. So just one of those things. Let's see here. There. Is that the right one? All right. But yeah, so now I'm just trying to enjoy Lego like Lego was meant to be enjoyed-ish. On my own terms, of course, but hey, still an enjoyable experience. That is the key. Okay, so this is the thing is they keep on surprising. Like I'm on page 71 of 128, or sorry, page 35 of 128. Step 71, there's still a whole shitload more, but I'm only like a third of the way through. Yeah, a little over a quarter. But it's got like the steps, and then it shrinks down, and then it's like, okay, you have to build this thing and then attach it. So it's kind of like a weird thing where you're going back and forth, and that's fine. All right, let's go. Okay, this weird one. Awesome. So we have one. We have that. I need I need one of those. Double of that. Yeah, gray. So there. Here. It's one of those things. I don't know, Johnny. What did you build? What's your most recent thingamajig? I guess, or what are you planning on? I know a friend of mine just bought like a ridiculous amount of Lego, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Yeah, midlife crisis." What's your favorite things to do when you have free time? I mean, oh God, lots of stuff I like to do. The problem is I used to be over 550 pounds, Johnny. So, one of my favorite pastimes was eating, and being lazy. So now I am kind of, I've lost 250 pounds. So now I'm trying to, make sure I'm never 500 pounds again. So ugh, I got to do all that, which is, listen, it's not a bad thing. It's a decision. It's a, what do they call it? Lifestyle or whatever. But, making better choices as you grow older, I think is something that a lot of people forget that like, yeah, that's just on you. If you don't want to do stuff for yourself, you don't have to. Nobody's going to force you to do it, but you are going to have to pay for it eventually. And that really is an experience to be had because a lot of people it sneaks up on them you know, and from somebody who has experienced a dramatic change in their life because of that is one of those things where you kind of realize that yeah you just got to put your thing. The most recent Lego build was a car versus jet. I don't know what's car versus jet. What's that? um okay, so this, ooh, where, okay, that, and this. All right, I don't even know where that is. Oh, there it is. Ah. All right. So this goes that. Hmm. There. And that goes there. All right. We have. I'm gonna find the number for like. Yeah, please do. It was one of the triple changer ones. I like those. Those are kind of cool, but I don't know how. I've never tried them. I mostly stick to like Batman, Transformers, Star Wars, Harry Potter. I'm just looking at my whole thing. Some Marvel stuff, Ghostbusters. What else? And then one-offs like Krusty Burger, The Lighthouse. I have a typewriter I want to do eventually, which is really cool, but not easy. I'll tell you that. Okay. How's the build? 6049 is number. Okay. Let me check that out for a second here. 6049. Second here. 604489. Jet versus car. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. That is fun. That is a cool one. And you know, like it's enough. How many pieces is it? 259 pieces. Yeah, you pop it out and threw it out. How's the build going? We have Victoria, so you can see it up close. We have pistons in an engine. We have gears that move all in sync, and we're trying to just make it good, pretty good. Yeah, so far. I don't know. Lego's fun. It's one of those things where if you don't like it, that's a you problem. But all right, so let's go. Nope, that's not how it goes. Oh, that's because it's the wrong way. Ah, hilarious. Okay, that there. See, where are we sticking? Hmm. Got it. Okay. All right, everybody. We have a closed system, I guess. I'm not sure how this works. I'm assuming there's another gear that goes over here. Let's find out. It's very exciting, everyone. Thank you very much, Johnny. I appreciate you. All right. What the hell is that? Blue, tiny blue one, and a red expander. Okay. So that goes in here. All right. And all right. Next, we need two of these little bad boys. Let's go. I have to start. Is it hard? This? It's not hard. It's more just not how I usually build, just because Technic is different. So it's all like little pieces and stuff. So like right now, like this only has like 800 and some odd pieces. I've been at it for 2 hours so far. Normally I would be done something this size probably after 2 hours, but whatever. It's a different type of build, so it has its own complexities, but realistically, I don't think it's hard. You just have to follow the instructions, which, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people have a hard time with instructions, but there and there. All right, I need an elastic. I think that is in here. We're gonna find out together. It's you get these a lot of times for cloth or stuff like that, like small things that can be affected by Lego. But in this case, I believe it is an elastic. So I'm working on that. But ultimately, like a lot of times, like Batman capes thing, is it a bit of a medium hard? I mean, I think if you're comfortable with technically, this is my first time ever doing Technic. So if you know how Technic works, I think you would be better capable to give it a rating. For me right now, I would say, yeah, medium hard makes sense. But I think once I've done a few Technic builds, which I have, or have ready to go, I think it will get easier. Similarly to how building regular Lego is easier. I think that's a fair assessment. All right. So there's 2 in here. I do not know what the other one is for. I will leave it to the side and hope that it's just extra. That'd be great. Be a great thing. Makes sense. Yeah. I don't like, I like Technic, don't get me wrong. It's one of those fun things that oh, did I put on the wrong one? I did. Son of a bitch. So this is gonna go like that. And then I need a it's gray. Yeah, I have a couple gray ones over here. All right. From here. All right. Yeah, okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Don't worry, everyone. We got this. Okay, so let's go these, one of these. Yeah, I'll probably stop this at around 3 and then continue again tomorrow. You're making progress. Yeah, I think this is gonna like once the guts are done, then it's gonna be a click, 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 and it'll be done. So yeah, we believe in you. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. So this has no. That's that. And then no. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, there we go. All right. So next is we do this and this. No, I need a different one. Yeah, smooth. There we go. That's the one I want. Here. And this goes there. All right. Now we need a yellow. Yeah, that's the one fun thing about this is certain parts they're like, it's yellow. And you're like, yeah, I can find that easily. There's 2 parts that are yellow. No problem. It's easy breezy lemon squeezy. Okay, so that pairs up. And a red cuff goes like that. Ta-da. Okay, so there's that. Next, oh, I just saw this piece. There it is. Yeah, I see tubes for the exhaust. I have not seen foot pedals, but I don't know if that's just going to be a piece of Lego or how that's going to happen. There, I need 2 of those. All right. So this goes here. How many bags are left? So it so unlike normal Lego, Johnny, this is it just has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags, and the pieces are everywhere. So I don't know if this is bad or something, or it's an older one, or I have no idea. But I believe it's a little older. but I don't know. I don't. I'm not familiar with Technic, so I'm not sure why it doesn't have bag numbers. Because normally, then I'd be like, oh, it's easy, right? It is not. All right. See. Okay. Cuff and a gray little plug. All right. So that goes like this. And this goes there. Okay. Sometimes does not. Yeah. So I've never. This is the first time I experienced that from Lego. But as I said, maybe it's a Technic thing where it's like, here's the pieces. Best of luck. Go fuck yourself. Right. I have no idea. But what I do know is this one. It had bags inside of bags too to try and keep them a little more organized. It did not help. It's kind of just everywhere. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Let's see here. None of these. Only problem is I'm finishing or completing certain things, so it's becoming a thing. Where the hell does that go? There, and this goes here. Okay. We have something. It goes here. So I think that's supposed to be like an air intake, like a air filter. Maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done anything with a motorcycle, that's for sure. All right. So looks like we have a clutch here. All right. Let's see. Is this the weird pieces are going to come out? Okay, let's start with. Oh, that's what I need here. I have this over there. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I found it. It was right in front of me the whole time. Ha ha! All right. Let's see here. So this goes just on there. All right. Okay. So we need one blue, one black. It really is when you see it, like it's got some cool stuff to it, right? All right. So we need weirdo little blue one. And you need a little black one. And I need no, that's not it. That's not it. Found it. Got it. All right. So this. Okay, we got one goes here. This bad boy goes on the back. And this slides all the way through. All right. Okay. Step one. That is a really long. 2, 4, 6. Oh no, it's this one. Aha. I need one of these. All right, so we go here. Okay, that's that. Then this goes here right afterward. Okay. Thank you. It is, you know what? Honestly, I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, it's a little bit you're from, oh, thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that. It's I'm not used to the build, but in and of itself, it's proving to be very enjoyable. Let's just say that. All right. So now we need 1, 2. And then a long blue one. Put that here. I want to Johnny. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. You're a kind man. I need so yeah, like I said, it's Technic uses some new stuff, or not new stuff, but stuff that I'm not normally using in regular Lego. So okay, there's that. And then that goes that way. Okay. Which means I think these are the brakes. No. This is I think it's a clutch. I think those are the brakes. So where the hell does this thing go? Can't tell. Oh no, that goes like that. Okay. And then, all right. So we need a L, gray L. I need that. Start. The dark gray. Ooh, easy. Let's calm down. Oh, there it is. Found it. What country do you live in? I'm in Canada. Thanks, Johnny. I'm in Canada, in Toronto, Canada. And I'm living La Vida Loca. I'm not living La Vida Loca, no. I'm just trying to survive as best I can. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. I live in. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I've never been. Norway is. I've never been. I do want to go, but never really had the opportunity. So my wife was actually born in the UK, and I was born in Canada, but I am Greek, of Greek descent. So we try and travel as much as possible, but Norway's on our list. Just never been able to make it, which is kind of sad. But I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed because I've heard a lot of good things. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Would you? Have you ever been? Would you travel at all? That's a reasonable question, I think. Because I feel like Norway. Like, have you ever been to Greece, the UK, any of those things? They're fun. They're fun places. I think being able to see what other people do in life is always entertaining, but that's just my shtick. Maybe. No. Which means it's got to be here. There we go. Found it. Okay. And all right. That's something. Did I miss anything for that part? No. All right. Next. Okay. Red. 2. That's a double. And then I believe just 2 of these. Good. So we have here. Yeah. Yes, I've been to Canada. That's awesome. Where else you been? Please tell me. That's what's the? Do you guys get proper vacation? I know. Like, it's bad in Canada. In the States, they get like 5 hours of vacation every 10 years. I know Europe has better policies. Like I said, I'm of Greek descent, and I traveled to Greece, and I'll be honest with you, it's like they're always on vacation. So, how does it work in Norway? What's the normal setup, I guess? Is it like a 3-week thing or longer? What's the deal? All right, so this should go. Okay. Got it. All right, we're good. We are good. Jesus, another one. Okay. All right. Let's go. Yes, we don't have a limit on where you go for how long. I think. Well, yeah, no. So normal, like usually 6 months, because you guys have healthcare, like we have healthcare, right? Like you can just walk into a hospital and get care, which is fantastic. I personally like to make fun of my American friends because they don't have that, and it's horrible. Anyone who doesn't have healthcare, you're like, yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, that's. So, do you travel? Like, what do you get for work normally? Is like 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks? Or are you like France, where August we're shut down? Also, you have extra vacation, which I don't disagree with. I just don't like it because the French thought of it. There's a difference. But yeah, I think that's one of those things where you kind of just realize over time that you're like, yeah, it's kind of a nightmare the way people run things, but nobody asked me. I mean, it'd probably end up being way worse. It's over here. That's what it is. This. There, we mostly go to Denmark, but we're in Norwegian, so mostly Spain. Oh yeah. That's fair. I know that. Like, realistically, why wouldn't you want to be traveling as much as you can, especially like being in Canada. This was one of the things where I have a trip coming up to Vancouver. I've never been to Vancouver. Just a couple of years ago, I went to LA for the first time, and that was exciting. I've been to Vegas years and years and years ago, and but like, yeah, it's one of those things. But Gran Canaria, oh, I've never been there. I've never been to Spain. Never been to Portugal. Been to the UK, France, Germany when I was really young. Greece, the UK. Where else? And then a bunch of places in Asia, and then Caribbean and stuff like that. But I mean, I feel like you have to, not have to, but you should want to be going and traveling and stuff just to see. Like, that's a good thing. I think a lot of people don't realize how different the world is wherever you go. You can go to the nicest place in the world and you'll find something that doesn't make any sense at all. That's just a reality of life, I think, that a lot of people don't realize that, yeah, the rest of the world kind of does things their own way. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. If you go to the States, there's a lot of stuff where you're like, yeah, that doesn't make no sense. Like healthcare, that's for sure. But, you know, it's different for everybody. That's why I kind of like the idea of being able to see places, because then you get a better idea of kind of, you know, not necessarily what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong. It's not, you know, not to me meant to be critical, but it's kind of like, hey, there's a different way of doing everything, you know, and if you don't want to do it a different way, that's fine. You don't have to do it a different way, but knowledge is power. So the more you know about how things are done in other places, then you think, okay, how can that affect me? How can it go better and worse, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I think that's one of those things that people don't realize is actually really important in your existence, just in general. But this goes right through. All right. Okay, we're there. Ish. Right, 2 more of these bad boys. This bag is almost done, so that's something, but we still got a ways to go. There's still a lot more like knick-knack parts, I guess you would call them. There we go. Cool. Yippee. Yeah. So tell me, Johnny, what's something unique about Norway? What would you recommend for someone wanting to travel to Norway? What would be your recommendation of things to do in Norway? Because a lot of people, and this is something that I never really picked up on until my wife told me about it, was that, you know, most people don't do touristy stuff in their own country. They just exist. And you're like, yeah, that's a problem. You should try and do touristy shit at least like every couple months in your own, like take one of those hop on, learn the history of your city. This is a good thing, you know, especially like for me, having been to Greece and having a lot of family there. Like every time I go, like I went with my ex, and we went for a honeymoon with my wife. Had a blast. It was such a fun time, but also like did a bunch of touristy shit. I've been to the Parthenon like 7 times. Every time I'm just like, man, that thing's awesome, because it is like it's an amazing thing that people just realize. They're like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of stones. You're like, it's okay, yeah, you can think about it that way, but like that's life and history and all sorts of stuff that, you know, they're important to our existence. What's that wonderful thing? If you forget the past, you're doomed to repeat it, right? It seems like a lot of people are forgetting these days. But hey, what do I know? I just built Lego. Haha. I remember seeing the piece I need somewhere, but where is that somewhere? There, I found it. Haha. Got it. But I have to go to bed. That's all right, Johnny. I appreciate your support. I'm probably going to be shutting this down in about half hour, so I'll be back tomorrow or probably a little earlier in the day, and try and get it done, because let's be honest, Lego waits for no man. So, but hey, thank you for your support, Johnny. I appreciate it greatly. And in the meantime, go out and have a good night's sleep. You deserve it. Everyone does. It's you imagine someone's, you don't deserve sleep? God, what a pain in the butt. All right, let's see. Yes, I'll watch tomorrow. I'll make sure, I'll do my best to put it out around the same time. Probably, or I'm going to try for like in the morning, but that way it'll be easier for you. But we will see. I will do my best. But in the meantime, enjoy your day, friend. That is a great experience. All right. There. Got it. All right. We have the doohickey. Hi, Johnny. Enjoy your sleep. All right. Next. Okay, we need one of these. There. We need oh. And we're throwing in a shock absorber. That's exciting. And okay, so that, and then I need over here. Yeah. So gotcha. There and all right. Have shock absorber. It's exciting. Okay. What do I need? One of these. One of those. Okay. I think it's one of these. Okay. So this is here. And this goes like that. And this goes all the way through there. Okay. Progress. All right. So bitch again. So this looks like it goes. All right. We have something. This is pivoting. We're good. We're in great shape, everyone. Great shape. All right. Now I need one of these. One of these. Possibly. Maybe. That might be the right one. I'm not 100% sure. And then one of these. I don't think that's the right one. I think that's the right one. I think that's it. All right. So this is going to go like that. And this goes like that. And where the hell is this going? Where is the front? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we're in good shape here, people. I think we're okay. 50. All right, I need. Okay. That. And this combined. Oh, that's not big enough. That's it's this one. Man, I'll be honest with you. If I ever find out who did this, I'm gonna have to tell them some piece of my mind as to why I do the bag. The funny thing is, I did a survey today on Lego.com explaining that I was like, "Yeah, I love Lego. Lego's great," and they're like, "Any recommendations? Anything you would say?" And I'm like, "No, Lego's great." And then I open this, and I'm like, "God damn it! There are no numbers on anything," which is super frustrating. Keep on trucking. Okay, so that goes through there. Perfect. Next, we're going to try and all right. There we have this. So now trying to figure out where the next steps are. All right, that worked out there. That worked out there. We're good. Now I need here. Got it. And a stopper. Got that. Why? Oh, well, there you go. Nice. What in the heck? I did something weird. there. Okay, that's there. Got it. Next, all that goes through there, and it comes out there. Yeah. Then I attach that there. Yeah. And then you're in the stopper. Okay. We're on the right track. Not sure why this gets the stopper. It's pretty tight, but okay. So we have a suspension. I believe that is the front. All right. We're good. We're good. All right. Let's do a couple more steps. Mm-hmm. All right, that's that. And then I need a weirdo. Ah, there it is. Okay. So we're doing this. Then we have a gear. Okay. Okay. Everything's moving. Okay. Okay. All right. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay. And two stoppers on the end. Here's the thing. I still have a ton of pieces here, but like some of them are tiny, some of them are big. I have no idea how much longer this is going to be, but that's okay. That's the best part about Lego is we just keep on living. The phone's almost out too. How's the build so far? Pretty good. Give me 1 second. I have one more piece to put on here. So this is, I believe this is the front, and this is the rear shock, and everything is functional. Yeah, that's it. So far, it is going pretty well, Victoria. I'll tell you that. I'm probably going to be stopping soon because my camera there is almost out. So that's fine. Let me double check here. So there is 209 steps. I'm on 102, so I'll do a few more and then we'll shut it down. Yeah, actually, you know what? There's a break that's coming right now. So, all right. So we have one of these. I'm going to do, I have the other elastic. There we go. I have a short one of these. And I need an L. All right. So, here. Okay. That goes on there. And we have our elastic, who is going to go. Let's roll this bad boy around. That goes here. And that goes there. Okay. And then that's gray, but okay. Okay. So I'm going to stop there. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm going to be back tomorrow, and we will continue. In the meantime, go out and get some Lego. Enjoy. I'll be back. We're on step 102, and we will be finished the rest tomorrow. Have a great day.